Guys doing? This is good old Grandmaster Revan here. What's co-host? Grogu. Now, there's a shooting that just happened. And for a long time, they're hoping for it the white guy. I know, yeah. I agree, little guy. Now, we've had a lot of shootings since '99. Over the last 23 years, since Columbine, Virginia Tech, um, Sandy Hook, and also the Stoneman Douglas High School. But we also had now Sandy Hook. Sandy Hook, Sandy Hook, Sandy Hook. Adam Lanza. The video games were blamed for that shooting. Video games. Now, it was blamed on video games. Now, you cannot blame video games on shootings. That's like comic books, monster movies, video games. Yeah. Have been blamed. They're going to ruin the fabric of our youth. Okay. No. Anytime there's a shooting, it's either blaming the NRA or blaming video games. Now, video games has nothing to do with any shooting. Okay, it's the here. Let me go put this. Let me go put this. Hold on. Put the little guy back in the house where he could be comfortable and so. Go back in the room. Once lay on his bed. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, there you go, little guy. Yeah. Now, politicians, whether they're on the left or the right, if anything ever happened, they're gonna blame something or somebody. Okay, they're gonna blame somebody or something. For the longest time, the NRA has been blamed for everything, every shooting, And let me tell you what the NRA are. They are defenders of the Second Amendment. Now, they've been defending it since the late 1800s to the 1900s. Okay, late 19th, early 20th century. And for years and years and years, they've been wanting to get rid of guns to begin with. Democrats hate guns, Republicans love guns, patriots love guns, libertarians love guns. Second Amendment, right to bear arms. I mean, you gotta understand. I mean, you cannot blame video games. Because look, video games is just entertainment. Okay, it's the individual. It's the individual. It's not the NRA. It ain't video games. It ain't monster movies, and it surely ain't comic books. Okay, that's hogwash bullshit. Okay, folks, bullshit. I love comic books. I love classic monster movies. I love video games. And every time when something good comes around, and us gamers, we enjoy the fun, the entertainment of playing a game with a really cool, good storyline, you get dumbass politicians and dumbass people who wants to blame that for a shooting or a bombing or whatever they want to call it. Well, I'm sorry. You cannot blame video games. It's like blaming Shakespeare for suicide, death. It's like blaming Edgar Allan Poe for writing pornographic novels. It's free speech. It's free speech, man. But a shooting happened just recently. Okay, just within today and yesterday. And this idiot shot up, killed 11 people. 11 people. And they said it was race motivated. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. That's like saying a black guy or a Hispanic guy shot up a gathering of people at a swap meet, at a swap mall, shopping. Then all of a sudden, the guy shot up and killed 30 people and wounded 20. No. But the media will say it was a white guy. It was a white supremacist. No. For example, how many of you remember 2 shootings at Virginia Tech, and one of them was done by an Asian guy? Think about it. Nobody thought that an Asian guy shot up and killed multiple people, fellow students, staff, and it blew Democrats' minds out of their fucking heads. Okay, they thought, oh, it's gonna be a white guy. No, it was an Asian guy. Okay. No, it was a white guy. No, it was an Asian guy. I think he was either the first or second shooter person that did the attack on the campus. Happened twice in 1 year. See, the media will say the shootings were racially motivated. Prove it. Well, it was a white guy that shot a few black people, a few white people. The media wants to twist this as a racial motivated shooting, which it wasn't racially motivated. Now, we all talked about mental issues here. people that do the shooting has something wrong up in here. Now, this here would probably get age restricted too. See, they want to blame things on white people. Okay? Like, I will blame this white guy, this young white guy, for going to a church full of black people and shooting. That I will blame him for. Because that, I think, that it was racially motivated. And plus, the guy was not all there. Okay? Not all there. Now, let's talk about another shooting. The Aurora, Colorado theater shooting. Now, this young guy brought in weapons. He came through the exit. Opened fire on everybody watching Batman movie, The Dark Knight Rising. Now, his dad, just like David Hogg's dad, FBI. See, it's awfully funny. It's awfully funny that David Hogg's dad was FBI, and this shooter in Aurora, Colorado, his dad was FBI. Now, let's all stop and think for one moment about that. Let's all think about this for one moment here. David Hogg, a dumb shit who got somebody to believe that he was there at the shooting, he witnessed it, who never really witnessed it. He got caught in a lie. The shooting that happened in 2018 in February. Because now people are wondering, why did this kid shot and killed 17 people? It's still questionable. What was the real motive? What was the real motive of this kid's shooting here? Now, because of that, you got David Hogg, got this chick who looked like a Sinead O'Connor wannabe. You got a couple other people, kids. They were out of school for what, almost 3 weeks? 3 weeks or more? Didn't not attend class during that time? And then he had David Hogg and that one kid who was a alleged proclaimed actor. They were on Bill Maher show and they were throwing the whole F-bomb shit, you know. And then you had Scott Israel, former Broward County Sheriff, who was at the CNN forum talking like he's running for office. Try to make Dana Loesch look bad, you know. But the parents that were there They were rushing to judgment on Dana Loesch, you know. And these students that were there on stage really trying to ghostlight Dana Loesch. They try to be tough because they were in front of the camera. You know. And then he had this politician from Florida try to act all tough, which it's scripted. It's scripted. All those scripted and shit, you know. And again, they want to blame the NRA. Like, they want to blame video games for mass shootings. Okay, did a video game pick up the weapon and go and kill people? No. Did a video game cause any shootings in Stoneman Douglas High School? No. Sandy Hook? No. Did the NRA cause the shooting? No. No. Stop blaming video games. Stop blaming the NRA. You blame the individual. Some shootings can be racially motivated. Some shootings can be caused by an individual that has a major malfunction up here and isn't right. And isn't right, you know. But the Democrats love to have their little blame game. They love their little blame game. And it's like the Democrats love blaming Trump for colluding with Russia. Who was the first one to do that? Hillary fucking Clinton. Maxine Dumbass Waters. And they don't have any evidence at all. No evidence. But they're going to make it up, make it look good, but it's not going to sound, it won't look good. It won't sound good because the dossier, the Steele dossier, was created to blame Trump for colluding with Russia. No evidence. No evidence. Now, we all gotta understand this one, and we need to. Now, there hasn't been a shooting by a white guy in a while. But it shouldn't matter who was the shooter or who did the shooting. If you can't blame the shooter who isn't white, I mean, let me rephrase that again. You cannot blame the shooter if the shooter ain't white, because we need to blame a white guy. We need to blame a white supremacist for the shooting. No, because it's very rare to see anybody of another nationality, of another race, to do the shooting. But who are the ones that do most of the shootings in this country? You cannot blame just white people. No. Black people and Hispanic people do most of the shootings. Let me explain. Gangs have shootouts. Right? Gangs have shootouts. black on black, Hispanic on black, Hispanic versus Hispanic. But where does it say that that they shoot a white gang? You know, you got the Crips, the Bloods, you got the Latin Kings, the Vice Lords, 18th Street, MS-13. Bulldogs here in Fresno, Dakota Boys, which is a Asian gang, which there are Asian gangs. I like Asian gangs, but let me explain why. Some Asian gangs don't have a Pacific type of. It could be Laotian. It could be Vietnamese. It could be. I mean, you have the Yakuza. You have the Triad. But here in Fresno, we got the Dakota Boys, Asian gang, mostly of Asian Hmong descent, you know, and they are vicious. They are as vicious as the Hispanic and black gangs. Just as fucking vicious, dude. Just as vicious, man. Holy crap! I remember in high school. Holy crap! I seen up on a hill on campus in high school. These Asian dudes, all they were talking, just talking. Then all of a sudden, holy shit! It was like they were in a Pure Six brawl, man. Like, dude, man, just really just dropping bombs on each other, boom, boom, boom. And I'm sitting there like, dude. Everyone's watching it, and their eyes were like this, like holy jumping, horny toad, like what the fuck, dude? Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Fucking A. You have Italian street gangs, you have Jewish street gangs, you have Puerto Rican street gangs, Mexican street gangs, and they shoot it out. And black on black crime shootings are at a higher rate than if a police officer shoots anybody of color or a white person, you know. Because territory, say, you know, there's somebody selling drugs at the corner, which don't belong there, or we will put you in your grave. Don't want to say it, but it's the N word, you know, the N word that say it with the A, you know, with the A at the end. And over territory of drug territory, you know, the hood, you know. And who's to blame there? No. I mean, if you see a black on black shooting and a black person dies of a shooting, people are going to ask, okay, here's a black person who was just shot dead in the street. Where's BLM? Oh, I'm sorry. We all should have known BLM don't really care about black people. They only care about donations, man. But any shooting, okay, any shooting, Democrats are going to want to blame somebody or something. Okay, they're gonna blame somebody, for whatever reason that is, Um, I mean, for example, a cop kills more white people than black and Hispanic people, but you have some individuals on the left who are black and part of the Black Caucus who wants to blame shootings on white people, on white cops and shit. But here's the thing. There's been history of black officers killing black people, black officers killing Hispanic people, Hispanic cops killing black people and Hispanic people. It ain't just white people, white cops. But you do got some arrogant white motherfuckers that don't give a shit, but yet we all got to defund the police. Oh, really? So they don't care what color the officer is, as long as you want to defund the police, right? Let's all defund the police. Let's defund these motherfuckers. No. What needs to happen is stop blaming people stop this fucking blame game, man. This blame game is fucking stupid, man. I mean, you got these idiots want to blame somebody for something. Sorry. And they want to blame somebody for something. Penn Jillette was on Wendy Williams show a few years ago, and she doing a run table, and she had Penn Jillette, who's one half of Penn and Teller, and she had a black journalist in there. Because journalists these days really don't know how to do their job. Because they're going along with the script. And they were talking about shootings. And Penn Jillette roasted the woman. Completely roasted her. And that journalist, Because video games is art. Comic books is art. Monster movies is art. Plays is art. But sometimes, again, whenever there's a shooting, they want to blame video games, okay? Now, video games is just entertainment. It's like you're watching a movie. It's entertainment, right? Entertainment. But they still want to blame video games because Jack Thompson, who sued Rockstar, who keeps on suing Rockstar, because he is a disbarred lawyer who keeps suing to try to get certain he tries to sue the gaming industry, period, because he's like he was Michael Avenatti before Michael Avenatti. He wants to sue somebody. He wants to sue. And you had these religious groups, these parent groups and shit like that. the children, we got to think about the children. Just leave them alone. Let kids be kids. Stop smothering them. Stop calling them. Let kids be kids, man. Let kids be kids. Okay? You know? When I got hurt, I got up, dust myself off. Fuck it. I'm going to play again. I'm going to get back on my bike, jump again off the curb. If I fall, gotta get up again. Didn't give a shit. Because kids will be tough kids when they learn to be tough kids. You know? But parents these days, oh my god, my baby got hurt. You gotta take him to the hospital. No, you stupid fucking bitch. The kid's fine. You're just fucked up in the head. You want to coddle the little bastard. You want to baby the little son of a bitch. Let the kid be himself. Leave the kid alone. Let him do what he wants to do. If he gets hurt, it falls off his bike, and he'll get back up and get on it again. You know, kids are getting coddled too fucking much, man. Holy fucking shit. Fucking A, man. Holy crap. You got to let kids be kids, man. You can't be indoctrinating them into this LGBT bullshit. You can't be indoctrinating them in this CRT bullshit, because let kids be kids, man. Let kids discover who the fuck they are, you know? Let kids discover who they are. They don't need their pansexual, pan-fucking teachers to tell them, oh, you're gay. Teacher, you're a cunt. Go fuck yourself. I'm straight. Let kids be kids and discover who they are themselves. They don't need their teachers who are rainbow-haired, wearing moronic motherfuckers who's trying to convert your kid into little draggy bastards. No offense. Because these teachers who don't have any kids want to take your kids and indoctrinate them as, Susie, I know you're 3, but you're a lesbian. Hey, teacher, yeah, fuck off. She's 3. She don't know what you're talking about. Kids between ages of 1 and 5 are not, well, let's just say 1 to 12. Do not know what the fuck they're talking about. No fucking idea what the hell they're talking about, man. Like, holy shit. Look, you teachers out there that are doing the little indoctrinating, you got mothers who you're pissing off. And by trying to indoctrinate their kids, you put a target on your back, because the moms are going to find you and kick the shit out of you. Because only the parents, your job, teachers, is to teach ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, and surely not LGBT and CRT. Kids ought to be learning education, man. Education, you know? Math, writing, reading, spelling, man, you know? All that school shit, you know? But by you doing this shit because you want to say, well, it's my classroom, my rules. Yeah, maybe your classroom, but you could get fired at any time. Yeah, you could get fired at any time because you want to indoctrinate these kids, tell them, Susie, Bobby, don't let you know you're both trans. Teacher, what? Go fuck yourself. We're kids. We don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I mean, leave these kids alone. The reason the kids are saying, well, mommy, I'm gay. No, Tommy, you're 4. Your teacher's full of shit. Who said you were gay? Mrs. Blue Waffle? Oh, that cunt. Okay, I'll give her a piece of my mind and my foot to her. I'll give her a piece of my mind and my foot to her ass here in a bit. See, kids do not need to be put through that shit. You know, my son's mom and I were lucky that my son didn't go through that shit because my son's mom would completely flip. She would fucking flip. Okay, and if my son went through that today, let me explain what would happen. My son's mom wouldn't just complain and like get pissed. She would want to wait by the teacher's car and give her a few knuckle sandwiches across her fucking dome. Because when you try to control someone else's kid, when you should be teaching. By the way, teachers, fuck your pronouns. So the thing is, I don't believe in this pronoun bullshit, okay? This pronoun is fucking stupid. The pronoun language are for people who have no fucking life to begin with. No life to begin with. They're fucking boring and vanilla. Yeah, boring. Fucking hypocrites. Fucking hypocrites. Whatever happened to that 9-year-old little bastard that started wearing a dress because his mom thought it was pretty cool? Look, I don't care how you raise your kid. Okay, I don't care how you raise your kid. But the thing is, these parents, all they're doing is following a bandwagon of hypocrisy bullshit and using their kids for this crap, man. This little bastard whose mom let him wear dress and shit, and you know, this little shit started dancing at a gay strip joint. Now my question is, did CPS visit the little bastard's mom? I hope so. I fucking hope so, because look, I don't care, again, how you raise your kid. That's your shit. That's your thing. But you gotta understand, these idiots want to indoctrinate your kids, no matter how old they are, and they're telling their kid, your kid, who they're teaching, Jimmy, Susie, you're 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 a lesbian and you're a queer. Oh, holy shit! My God, I mean, dude, I tell you what, I tell you what. Oh man, that teacher is asking for an ass whooping. That teacher is asking for an ass whooping by the moms. The moms are gonna deliver a knuckle sandwich to these dumbasses, man. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, holy crap. I mean, shit. You, you had a grandfather asking a dumbass teacher, why'd you put my 3-year-old grandson in a dress? She goes, well, he wanted to. Bullshit, bitch. You put him in there. He's 3 years old. No? I mean, even grandparents are like, motherfucker, what are you doing to my grandkid, man? Like, what the hell are you fucking doing, man? Like, holy shit. Look, you had one teacher who came out to her students saying, well, I'm pansexual. What do you do? Fuck kitchenware? What do you do? Take a handle and shove it up your ass while cooking macaroni and cheese? What the fuck, man? Really? You're going to pull that shit on parents? Oh, fuck off. Fuck off, man. Holy shit. And then, I tell you what, this will be heard all over the internet, on the news. Holy fucking shit. And Democrats will be like, oh my God, we gotta protect the teachers. We gotta protect the teachers. Really? You want to protect the teachers who want to tell parents that, Mom and Dad, I'm going to do what I want to do to your student. If I want to say your student's gay, I want to say they're gay. If I want to indoctrinate your kid by calling them a name that is not their birth name, I'm the teacher, you're not. Ooh, holy shit. A Zoom video was released. And this little bastard said, we'll talk about how he was telling parents, because parents wanted this bastard to use their kid's birth name. And he says, no, I'm calling by a pronoun, okay? What's the pronoun of my foot going up your ass? Can you tell me that? Because here's the thing. Parents have more rights to teach their children about life. The teacher's job is to teach math, science, reading, writing. All right? History. But grammar school, they're supposed to teach reading, writing, arithmetic, social studies, math. Long division. But, you know, all this crap pisses me off. Now, if it was a male teacher, now it's a whole different story. Because, I'll be honest, knowing me, I would probably drag the bastard by his fucking throat and throw him through his car window. But that's just me saying. It's my opinion. I own it. But I know you can't say that, Grandmaster. It's going to be, you're going to get an age restriction on your video this time, like last time. Holy crap, please don't talk. Hey, fuck off. I'm not condoning violence. I'm just stating something here. The Democrats will have this hip baba luba bullshit, just whining and bitching and moping. Oh my God, we got to protect. No. This is time where parents have a say. You got these teachers who look like they came from the Barney parade of idiots, and one that looked like they got skull fucked by Barney. If you're going to teach, teach general education, not this CRT bullshit, and not this LGBT shit. Okay? Stick to the scholastic curriculum. General educational curriculum. Not none of this about calling their kids by a different name when you're told call them by the birth name. Because trust me, parents will buy their time. And hopefully you don't cross them. You don't cross parents, man. Because I'll be honest with you, some of these little bastards, some of these bastard teachers deserve a foot in their ass. And I mean up to the fucking kneecap, up their ass. Because parents have a say-so. Okay? If I was in one of the parents' shoes, I would pull my kid out of that classroom and put him somewhere else. Or I would homeschool. Because you don't need these creepy ass motherfuckers to teach your kids, because they don't want to follow the requirement of teaching general education. They just want to teach this bullshit to your kids. I would say pull your kid out of class, put them in another one. But hopefully the teacher is for real and legit, and has a brain. Because I'll tell you what, your kids need to be safe. But of course, Democrats will play their little blame game. They love playing that blame game. They love playing that blame game. Oh, they love it. Let's play the blame game, people. Okay, let's blame my foot for you walking cockeyed or walking funny. There's a game for you. We call that. But again, I'm not condoning any violence. But I do condone common sense. We need common sense. We need common sense, parents. We need common sense, folks, because if there is no common sense, okay, if there is no common sense, okay, we need kids to be kids. Let them choose who they are down the line. Because children will grow up over time, and of course, their body will change. Their body will change. Their body would start developing. Both boys and girls, their body would develop and change over time. They're gonna start growing armpit hair, and other stuff. That's why I'm gonna skip it and I'm gonna move on. Well, girls, they'll grow up, but they got that shit under the armpits and shit. Us guys, we got them for a reason. Of course, both male and female would grow hair in the pubic region over time. They're going to get older. They're going to become more developed over time, over the years until age 18. Then they're going to become active, sexually active during their teen years, which is scary for parents because, of course, they want their kids to be independent, but also your teenage children are going to be sexually active, big time. But here, us adults, we knew what it was like to be teenagers. We were growing up. Us guys, we started to grow armpit hair, also hair down in the and below the belly here. That's as far as I'm going to go. Our voice starts to change. We start to grow facial hair, but it's more like a 5 o'clock shadow for a while. And but there will be people that would try to brainwash your kids. That's why we need parents to step in and say, "Oh, fuck no. You leave my kid alone. Let them be. Don't teach them this shit. Don't do this indoctrinating bullshit, because they'll need that. Let kids grow up to see for themselves. They don't need teachers whose hair looks like Bonnie's nutcrack pubic hair. They don't want anybody to look like they got gang banged by the Teletubbies and shit. They want teachers to teach them straight up general education. And you got this school board dumb shit that's enjoying this, abusing their power, and here's what pisses me off. You got school board members calling the employment of the parents, what the parents work, spying on them and all, which technically that's breaking the law. If I was a parent, I would go to that school board member who did the spying. And I will say this. I would wait by their car where they have all 4 flat tires, bashed out windows, but that's my opinion. But here's what I would do. Really, I would ask him a few questions with my attorney present, and ask them, do you know you're breaking the law, and what the stuff you're doing, you're breaking the law, can land you in prison for a few years? You're supposed to worry about the students, but you're spying on the parents. Parents are not terrorists. You're a terrorist for spying on parents whose concerns are their kids, School board members should mind their place, because at any time they're up for re-election, and the one thing that they need to keep it back of their mind, that one of these parents who they pissed off will be running for that seat, and they're going to give a good reason why they're going for that seat in the first place. It's time for a change. School board members, I hope you're watching this video, because you're up for re-election this year. And guess what? You're out of here. And if you ain't down with that, go fuck yourself. See, I love what I do here, on here, because I'm speaking from the heart, and here, because some of you right now are probably thinking, why is he talking like that? Why is he saying these things? Why is he being so vulgar? So rude? I'm not rude. I'm not vulgar. Some of you who are watching this video right now are probably wondering, should we contact YouTube to get this guy banned off the platform because he's being too bluntly honest here? Should we remove this guy because he's scaring the crap out of me? You should be scared of me. You should be scared of me. You should be scared of what I'm about to say. Be concerned of what I'm going to say. But again, I don't condone violence. What I would really do is, I was hoping, see, I'll kind of sit back and wondering which one of these idiots is running for re-election, so I could throw my hat in. That would be the ultimate victory for me and other parents, because a change is a coming, and it will happen. And if any of you ain't down with that, we got 3 words for you. Go fuck yourself. Alright folks, this is good old Grandmaster Revenue, and this has been the Anonymous Republic Network. Always live healthy, happy, wise. I love you guys. And I'll see you all in that next video. But first, share this video, hit the like, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification, and Godspeed.